as you can see, from bottom to top. But there are two introductions I'd like to do first before we get to the main event weigh-in. As you just saw up here on the stage, let's reintroduce him one more time. The former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Hasim the Rock Rockman.
I don't want to cut him off, but on the undercard, you're going to have Michael Hunter versus a Fabio Maldonado. And remember, Michael Hunter was very close to getting an Anthony Joshua shot if it wasn't for Andy Ruiz, answering the call. Also, you're going to have just a McKASKILL versus, I forgot that woman's name. But we've been really trying our best to keep up with women's boxing. And it's hard when the sanctioning bodies don't do their part. She is fighting SANCHEZ. Both of these women have lost to Katie Taylor, both down at 135. Remember, next week, it's the 24th right now. This is the Devin Haney versus Antonio Moran weigh-in. This was supposed to be Alexander Usyk versus Carlos Takam, and they really wanted to try to make Devin Haney versus Luke Campbell, but things happen. So it's crazy that I was actually going to go to this fight thinking that I wasn't going to get accepted to Joshua versus Ruiz, and turns out I put on my I just went in blazing and I signed up for Joshua versus Ruiz when it was Joshua versus Miller, and I got accepted. Crazy. Biggest fight I've ever been to, or we'll be covering.
The challenger from Mexico City, de Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal, Mexico.
Because I really wanted to see Usyk, because it was like, I don't know when he would never ever be over here again, or on the East Coast.
He's the former WBO Latino lightweight champion, Antonio "Tono" Moran.
Let's see. Oh, Moran fought Jose Pedraza. Did I cover this fight? Did I see this? I had to cover this.
His opponent,
it was last year.
He comes to us by way
I had
of
to cover.
San
Come on.
Francisco, now living, training, and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA.
I cover so many fights, I forget, man.
21 fights, 21 victories.
What was it at? I forget.
13 big wins by knockout. He is the reigning and defending undefeated WBC International Lightweight Champion.
That was back in last summer, a year ago. So I had to cover it. June the 9th, last year. I like this kid, man. Well-spoken.
First on the scales will be the challenger. Once again, that
sharp.
Record, 24 victories, 17 big wins by knockout, only 3 defeats. Former WBO Latino champion.
Like he really level-headed.
Antonio "Tono" Moran.
I'm exhausted.
£134 for the challenger. 134, Antonio.
He used to have a rat tail, like Lucas
Moran.
Matisse had. Ponytail. 24-3, 17 KOs.
The man with the perfect record, 20 years old. He's already.
He gonna bring some Mexican style.
13 wins by knockout. The reigning
fighting on these televised cards like this with the zone giving out all that money.
Champion. Also in the line for this contest,
he gonna come to fight, I think, and then probably get smoked. Likely get smoked. Super smoked.
134.8 for the reigning and defending undefeated champion, Devin the Dream.
They wanted to do. Oh wait, did I show y'all? I didn't show y'all the weigh-in, did I? These screens be messing me up.
Undefeated WBC International Lightweight Champion. Also on the line for this contest, the vacant WBA title. $134.8 for the reigning and defending undefeated champion, Devin the Dream Haney.
So what I was saying was Eddie Hearn really wanted him versus Luke Campbell for the WBC title, since Mikey Garcia ain't never fighting down at 135, in my opinion. He's just trying to hold on to that shot. Just trying to hold on to that status because he's not champion anymore. He's been somewhat, you could say it's an elevation, but he don't have the WBC title anymore. He's emeritus champion, so which means anytime he goes back down to 135, he has to fight the winner of Luke Campbell versus Zaire Abdulaev. I forgot how to pronounce his name. He is the number 2 ranked, and he pretty good. I covered him when he fought Hank Lundy.
A great card of boxing to kick off a great week.
But that's because he said that he wasn't going to step aside.
At Madison Square Garden, Anthony Joshua defends his heavyweight title against A.J. Ruiz. A great night of boxing here to start a great week of boxing.
We're going to talk about it.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you all for coming.
Damn. No interviews. They killing me. Top Rank did that earlier today, too. So, okay. So you got Luke Campbell, #1 contender. He's likely going to be fighting him, this guy right here. He should be like 10-0, if that. 11-0, 7 KOs. I covered him fight Hank Lundy. Oh, he's all right. He all right. Now, I think Luke Campbell's going to beat him, but you never know. Like, especially when you know you're fighting for your worth, when one of these guys is fighting for their first world title. Teofimo Lopez is going the IBF route, it seems to me. So let's not factor him in just yet. But depending on what happens with Luke Campbell and Zaire Abdulaev, you could see Devin Haney fight the winner. That seems as though the path that's been promised to him by Eddie Hearn. And the good thing about all of this is, within a year and a half, 2 years at the most, we could see Loma fight, Devin Haney, Loma fight a Luke Campbell, Loma fight a Teofimo Lopez. And then, because all these guys seemingly want to be at 135 and be champion at 135. And if they were to move up without fighting Loma, man, it would be a duck in a lot of people's eyes. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, here's the undercard. Let's go check out a couple other weigh-ins while I'm here. This is Fabio Maldonado, who's fighting Michael Hunter.
Stepping on the scales, the reigning defending.
He went 12 rounds with Usyk and had some really good spots in there. And he was likely going to get Joshua or the option for Joshua if Ruiz didn't pick up. And of course, at that point in time, Luis Ortiz had turned down all that money. So now he's got the WBA international title, and they're building him along. He's a matchroom fighter there, and they're building him along to probably. I'm trying to figure out where can they put him. I wouldn't be surprised if he fights the winner of Derek Chisora, David Price, David Allen winner-ish, something like that. Or if, who else? What other heavyweights? See, I'm so tired. I can't really think. I can't wait to go to bed. It's been a long week. That's why I didn't get to do a fight week preview. God damn it, Michael Hunter, put your shit on and face off. Shit. Once again, remember, this card was supposed to be headlined by Alexander Usyk versus Carlos Takam.
Gentlemen, Saturday night, 10 rounds of boxing for the WBA International Heavy.
Also, another fight I'm looking forward to is this one right here, just a McKASKILL. This is a unification, WBC and WBA at 140. Remember, both fighters moved up. McKASKILL moved up and won a title, and Anahi moved up and won a title at 140 after both losing, obviously, to Katie Taylor. But McKASKILL, from what I've seen in the clips, she has gotten better. And Matchroom is investing in her. Which is good for the sport. Oh, let's go show you the weigh-ins.
McKASKILL.
Yeah, but I've been running around all week, man, and my sleep schedule been off, like so off. Like one day I'm sleeping all day, next day not all day, but in the day, next day it's at night. Yeah, she's the WBA champ. It's the champ. These are some beautiful women, man. I love women boxing because not only you get to watch like beautiful women, you get to watch like beautiful women beat each other up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's an obscure, like forbidden, somewhat forbidden type of obsession.
WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Jessica McKASKILL.
It's gonna be lit.
138.8, 138.8, 138 and 3/4 pounds.
She like she'll fuck you up. Like I'm talking about, if you a dude, she'll still fuck you up. Damn, that's a mixed martial. Was he a mixed martial artist before? Brazilian, probably. Yeah, he from Brazil. The guy fighting Michael Hunter. Look, that's a mixed martial artist fucking mugshot. That's 24 hours to live with Mace. I thought this was Jose Calderon back here. Calderon boxing back there, holding that WBC women's title.
10 rounds of
It's
boxing
lit.
Saturday night for the unification of the WBC and WBA Super Lightweight Championships of...
Oh, man, let me get these videos out and go to bed. And remember, so tomorrow I'm going to be covering all this. Oh, damn, I got to pull up the boxing schedule. I'm just going to tell you. Top Rank has a card with all these cards are happening at the same time. Top Rank's card headlined by, Masayuki Ito versus Jamil Herring. Jose Pedraza is making his return after the Lomachenko fight. On Fox Sports, you got Austin Trout versus Terrell Goucher. These are headliners. And then, of course, this card right here, which is headlined by Devin Haney versus Antonio Moran. And then you're going to have Michael Hunter versus Fabian MMA Maldonado. And you're going to have Jessica McKASKILL versus Nahi. How do you say her name again? Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Sanchez. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.